Well, contract is expiring very, very soon. As of December 31st, Chris Jericho getting closer to a WWE return. Early, possibly the Netflix premiere of Raw next week. Hey guys, this is AW, this is Wrestling Maniac here. Welcome to my wrestling channel, part of AWO. For all your wrestling fans. All right, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Here we're going to talk about Chris Jericho. It looks like it's getting closer and closer to his return to WWE after appearing on a live stream on his channel the other day during World's End Sunday night. He was asked about a WWE return, and he replied with just three simple words: "You never know." Okay, so that's not a denial. And that's no, I'm not coming back to WWE. Right? That's obviously not a denial. He's not coming back to WWE. So a day later, a report came out where Alex McCarthy, Wrestling Intel, had updated Chris Jericho, where John Elba, I believe it was John Elba, continued the update on Alex McCarthy's news about Chris Jericho. Okay, so there's a major update on Chris Jericho's WWE return and AEW's contract expiration. New reports suggest Chris Jericho's time in AEW may be coming to an end soon. A return to WWE could happen sooner than expected. Did I say sooner or sooner? Dave Meltzer addressed Chris Jericho's situation in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter. He noted that while nothing is officially confirmed, many within the industry expect Jericho return to WWE as a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. And this is what Dave Meltzer said right here. He said, most of the wrestling think he's going to WWE as a surprise for the Rumble. It's nothing confirmed, but it's also something I don't imagine will be confirmed, because if he's going, I think Paul Levesque, Triple H, will keep the circle very small. Who was told? That's from Dave Meltzer. So, but last night, not last night, actually yesterday morning, I believe. It wasn't last night. According to Alex McCarthy of Wrestling Intel, Chris Jericho AEW's contract to expire at midnight on December 31st. If this expired midnight December 31st, that means when it strikes December 31st on Wednesday, once it becomes January 1st, once it becomes 12 a.m. January 1st, he's a free agent. I think they mean midnight on January 1st, because midnight December 31st means 12 a.m. on December 31st. That means tomorrow, when it's December 30th, once we get to past 11:59 p.m. December 30th, midnight December 31st. Midnight December 31st means the date of December 31st. I think they mean midnight of January 1st. The report also notes that WWE has internally discussed the idea of Jericho returning on the Raw Netflix anniversary episode on January 5th. This is rather than waiting until the Royal Rumble on January 31st. Now here's some collaborator and more info. John Elba. According to the speculation, John Elba, Sports Illustrated reported that sources believe he could show up on WTV as early as January 5th episode of Raw. While rumors continue to swirl, Jericho himself added fuel to the fire during AEW's World's End weekend. Yeah. Here. So I said here, this is what I said. This is somebody asked him, a fan asked him. So this is it. You never know. So, okay. I personally do think it's better to have him come back on the premiere episode of Raw. I think Netflix would like that better. I think it'll get more, definitely improve the ratings, get more ratings. I think it's better than the Royal Rumble. I think it's just having to end the show. I think that's what I would do. I know the main event will be Punk and Braun Breaker, probably, but I also have his return ending the show. Just to signify his return. I think it would be better. Look, it doesn't matter what Raw date. It doesn't matter if he comes back on Raw or SmackDown or the Raw after the premiere season 2 Raw. He'll get a big pop anyways. It doesn't matter. But I just think the show is big already. So why not just make it bigger? So I always said I think he's coming back on. I think he's coming back to WWE, and I always said he's going to come back in the premiere, the first Raw of 2026, the Netflix premiere season 2 of Raw. That's all I said. I don't think he's coming back with a Rumble. I always believe he's going to come back. I believe for a few months now, when the rumors started, the swirl about him possibly coming back to WWE for about 1 or 2 months. I always believed. I think he's going to come back at Raw, not Royal Rumble. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys. What do you guys think?